forward, and then back. Forward and back. Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Forward and Back, and look at me go. Out on my wheel, shiny red wheel. How good does that feel? Well, doesn't feel too good. Actually, a little bit sad because this is the last time I rolled around on my KINGSONG S22 wheel. So let me tell you all about it. I think last video we had some issues starting to occur. They had built up over the last couple of days. The clicking of my motor was really the only issue, and I didn't think too much of it, but it was getting worse. So I took some video and sent it to KINGSONG. And when KINGSONG reviewed that, they told me to please stop riding the wheel. They thought that it was caused by motor and wanted me to get in touch with my dealer. So I was a little bit sad by that because I thought it was just the bearings which people were hitting with a hammer to fix, and I thought that's what I would be doing. But when KINGSONG told me to stop riding it, I wanted to be able to present that info to everyone on my channel and follow their advice and go from there. So I contacted my dealer, who was extraordinary, and they got another motor in, a replacement. They had it air freighted and were ready to have everything ready for me, which they actually did. But in that time, we had some discussions. And look, for me, the time waiting for this wheel, the delays, the issues that we saw in New York, I kind of kept sticking by this wheel and kept wanting to believe in this wheel. I kept believing in it. And in my mind, I decided I would wait to see how it rolled when I got the wheel and see if there was any issues straight out of the box. And if they were, that was really going to help me decide my next move. 4 days after I got it, having that response from KINGSONG telling me to stop riding the wheel. In that time, I also saw the V13 announcement, and I've been a big InMotion fan on the channel. They started me out, so I kind of rethought what I needed in a wheel and looked at the fact that I just need something to commute. I wanted an upgrade from the V11, which is my commuter. I wanted something bigger, heavier, a little bit faster, a little bit more torque. And then the V13 dropped, and for my blogging, it's even got USB ports. It even matches my helmet color. So, these are small things, but I actually just really started to weigh up how much I need to be jumping and going over to the trails as a primary wheel, and I really just need something to get me to school and get me around and be a solid thing for me to blog on. And I can charge my cameras on the USB port. I need to do a lot of kilometers on my wheel the way that I roll, and I need it to be on the road. And unfortunately the KINGSONG already wasn't on the road. It had been delayed. I really wanted that a little bit earlier to drive the channel. And unfortunately, it just hasn't worked out for me. It's a great wheel. I chatted with KINGSONG. They were great to talk to. They're acknowledging that they're moving forward and they're getting to fix the issues. And look, anybody that's got this wheel, I think they know what they need to do. A little bit of work on the sliders and the springs and the suspension, and keeping up to date with the new firmware, and also looking at the new control boards if they're released, keeping in contact with their dealer and buying it from a reliable source. You're going to be sorted. KINGSONG haven't forgotten about this wheel and they really want it to work. So, moving forward, I think it's a beautiful wheel, and I think I'll revisit it down the track once I can afford it, to have a second wheel just to get over to the trails and tinker. I might look at selling the V11 once I get the V13, and then look at all the new options that are out there anyway. So you've got T4s, M10 4s, Masters, everything, Master Pros. There's so many new wheels coming out, and your options are, yeah, plenty of options for new wheels, and little trail wheels. So for the money on this, I couldn't really justify just using it as a jumper wheel and a weekend wheel. I needed it as a commuter and a bit of an all-rounder, and it just didn't do it for me. Left me with a bit of a feeling that it wasn't going to work out for me and my needs. So when I had the opportunity, I looked at the fact that there was a new motor in it, and I was kind of in a 4-day return window. And e-riders were amazing to help me. They don't always get the support they need from other companies, so they always step up and look after their riders, and that's amazing. So I acknowledge that they really helped me and went above and beyond. I acknowledge KingSong were really nice, and we've got a good relationship moving forward. It just wasn't the time for us to dance with this wheel, and that's okay. We'll sing the song another day. So thanks for sticking by me and my channel and this adventure and this journey. Months waiting for this wheel to finally get here, and here is the outcome. So this is the last time I roll. Please enjoy some of this footage. I'll be back on the InMotion V11 really soon, and I've got a new tyre going on that. I've popped the Grizzler pads and the plates on that, and it's really good. It still feels like a good wheel. It's solid. I'm happy to be rolling on that for a little while we build up and wait and learn about the InMotion V13. So yeah, interesting. Good fun times. All fun. Thanks for watching me and my channel. I'll see you next time for another video. Bye for now.